same as it's always been. All caps, no spaces. Keep it all thin. Yeah. How's the fam?
This ain't no music, this EP. It's kind of like the project that I've been working on making my whole life. Just because I grew up listening to all different types of music, like, you know, funk and jazz and soul, along with hip hop. So we're talking people like Soul Live and Jamiroquai and Brand New Heavies, along with the Roots, Tribe Called Quest, Nas, all those different types of people. And like, so early on, like when I was just writing for fun, I was imagining myself, you know, kind of rapping over stuff that had a live instrumentation, you know, the bands, because everything I was listening to had that great instrumentation in it.
Sunshine or rain, don't bring me the pain.
Also, with no music in the process of making this EP, I was a big heavy part of making all of the music. Whether it was, you know, going to, you know, a keyboard player or something, saying, okay, this is an idea I had, being able to hum it, and saying, okay, let's demo that song out, let's develop it, so that from the very beginning, the music was being developed with my vision, and as I was developing the lyrics and the concepts of the song, all of that was being developed with the music, so that the final product, you could really feel it all developing together, where the peaks and valleys come in the music, the peaks and valleys come, you know, with the lyrics. The feel of the songs, you know, really goes with the feel of the music, because they were made to be together. So, you know, this is really the project that I've been working on making for a long time. It's a perfect representation of my live show and vice versa. Like, if you see my live show, which also has the live instrumentation, the bands in it, it's exactly what, you know, the project sounds like. The project sounds like you'd expect a live show from me to sound like.
No music, no music, no music, no music.
My name is JSWISS.
So no music started from like, from the beginning with the claps, the no music claps. It's kind of like, it's a fun, you know, like you're in a cypher, you know, just with your friends, you're outside, you're clapping, and you're just kind of introducing yourself, you know, and that starts with that. My name is JSWISS, just that fun, I said introduction. So basically that whole song is talking about, one, just who I am, where I come from, and then two, it's really kind of like the mission statement and the whole idea of what no music, the concept of it is. So any emotion that I've had, things that I've gone through in my life that could be attached to some song. So, you know, D'Angelo when I had a breakup, or Music Soul Child when I have a crush, all that, you know, having fun with it. And the Good Times, Big Pun, We Came Up, so all those song references to emotions. And that's the idea of no music, that music becomes so much a part of your life. There's no even separation between life. It's not like there's a point when you turn the music on and then the music is off. There's no music, there's nothing separate. It's just life.
When the words authentic and it touches your soul, it's no music. Will the beat take you back to when you were like 3 years old? It's no music. When you need headphones and it's on like you need to breathe, it's no music. Then it's some type of way, but the right track puts you where you need to be. It's no music.
I define myself, I call myself an MC, not so much a rapper, and that's really something that like I've really, you know, strengthened and nailed down in the past few years, being that MC. I think as an MC, you know, it's not just about, you know, being hot or just catchy, even though you want to make music that people can enjoy, but I think being an MC is also having a command over, you know, language, having that lyricism, not to beat people over their head with the message or complex lyrics, but just having that command over what you're saying, having that certain presence, and really being able to not just rap over a beat, but really be part of the music. Is what I think makes an MC really have a command of the whole situation.
Every single record could sound just like this, but they can never sound like Swiss. You know what? I wish the world had one.
And of course, when you're doing a live show, having the command over the crowd. So that's all stuff that I've you know, focused on, that maybe a rapper won't focus so much on, like the live show being tight, you know, the whole set being tight, having live instrumentation, so having with the band being tight, knowing what I want the band to do, so that it's not just recreating, you know, the hip-hop track by just playing, you know, what the sample is, but okay, we got live instrumentation, we could stretch out, we could change things, we could have bridges, we could have solos. How do we really craft, you know, the show to really be a performance and utilize the flexibility that we have being a band? And I take that, you know, onto the record as well, you know, so I don't just want it to be just a loop of me rapping over it. How can we make the song really a song form, you know, for it to build, you know, it have its ups and downs, its peaks and valleys in it. Put out my first project in 2009. It's been a while, but it's really been a journey in the last 3 years to really like know what my lane is, define the type of music I do and who I am and how my show and my whole package is. From when I graduated from UNC in 2013, you know, I've always been from New York, but it's almost like I was a little bit new being in New York full time. So I say I approached it less like I was a rapper in New York and more so like I was almost, I said, like a saxophonist, an instrumentalist, jazz instrumentalist or something, arriving in New York and really going to venues and shows where I can meet those types of people, where I can meet, you know, musicians, bands doing jazz and R&B and soul, singers, all those different types of things. And a lot of times when I was going to those places, it was kind of like I was the only rapper, just one of a few rappers in the room. So it was cool because, you know, in those settings, that's not necessarily where the rappers, MCs were. So people would accept the fact that, you know, I was enthusiastic about being into different types of music that other rappers wouldn't normally be into, that I was knowledgeable about it, and that, you know, I was quality at what I did. It wasn't just like, okay, I can't make it in the hip-hop world, so let me go try to make it someplace else where there were less MCs. You know, this was really something I wanted to do since I was a kid growing up, the music I was listening to.
Remember sitting back in the Toyota as a kid. Being a working record was never part of my list. If you could get the music emanating from the trunk, R&B, jazz, little rock, little funk. This about the elementary, middle school age. Before I read the mic and started ripping on the stage. And people ask how you bring the heat like this. No track, like drumming over beats like this.
That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up, play it again, hold up.
Dave's joint, man. Dave's joint is kind of like an interlude track, but it's one of the most fun songs we got on the EP. Like Dave's joint is like almost the one sample on the project. It takes a part from the intro to a song by Phantom Pop, which is a band that I do a whole lot with, and all of the members of Phantom Pop are at least on one song playing on No Music, so they're like a funk jazz fusion band. So the song Hometown that it takes a piece of from the Phantom Pop song I had heard before, but once like I had the song and was listening to it, I was like, man, that intro, like that would be so perfect to rhyme over.
Pulling out the big guns, you pick Swiss. Bank on that my rhymes speak interest. Withdraw from the.
And I was trying like to know this is their song, don't do anything with it, but they use it for such a short amount of time and never go back to it in the song. So I was like, oh, this would be perfect. So I kind of took a verse that I had just written just 2 days before and just said, okay, let me see how it kind of works over this part. And like it just worked perfectly, even to the part where it said 4 4 6 8, but I still stayed with them.
Soul, I run on rhythm of 4 4 6 8, and I still stay with them. I'm locked in since the beginning to top.
So as it happened, Dave and Josh from Phantom Pop, Dave who wrote the music, who writes the music to most of Phantom Pop songs, they were playing on my record already, and we were supposed to get into the studio like a week after that. I had that hit. So I asked Dave and Josh, would it be cool, you know, for you, I know it's a Phantom Pop song, but would it be cool if you kind of took that part and expanded it and made it to a nice, funky, you know, fun interlude? And they were down for it. So as an homage to Dave for letting us use the track, we called it Dave's Joint. Dedicate Love Something, that was one of the first songs I recorded for the No Music EP. It's the first song that I recorded with Brady Watt, producer, and that was one we laid down, we made the music, wrote, recorded it to it all in one day. Dedicate Love Something, it's about loving something so much, being so passionate that you're even willing to accept all the stress, the downside of everything that could come with it. I mean, I feel like if you're really passionate about something that's gonna demand a whole lot from you, you have to be ready to not just accept the glamorous parts of it, but all the stress, the pain, the upset that's gonna come on that journey to it.
That's why I'm in the fight now. Me and myself coming to blows. Sanity coming goes. Reality focus knows. Break down the comfort zones. Just a little comfortable. I tell ya, phone gets turned off, girl gets blown off, life gets thrown off, girl gets caught off.
But if you could look at what your passion is and look at all what the bad side of it is going to be and say, yeah, I still want to do that, you're doing the right thing and you should be completely dedicated to it and love it through the ups and downs.
Falling back from a cliff with no safe net behind you. That's what it's like when you really take the time to dedicate, love something, dedicate.
I would say because No Music, because it's not just hip-hop and it has these different, the funk, the jazz, the soul elements in it, it's definitely really for a universal audience. And I think that No Music, bringing in those other elements more than just hip-hop, that if you're a really dedicated hip-hop fan, I think it's got those elements you'll appreciate. And if you're someone who says, I don't normally listen to hip-hop because, I don't know, the music, I can't really get with the music, but just kind of the loops and nothing changing to it, or I can't get with the lyricism or the messages, I think this appeals to both sides. People from all different countries, have been able to appreciate it and hit me up online because the internet is incredible. So reaching people around the world. I've even been to shows that I've done here in New York where people are coming from out of town from different countries and being able to catch me and saying, some of them might not have been able to really get into hip-hop in the past, but they've been able to appreciate something about what I've done, with the live instrumentation, with the messages, with the lyricism, and just getting people involved in it. So, it's great that, this EP has, been able to reach the world, because that's the goal with the music, man. Music is a universal language, as I said. So being able to reach the world with it is completely ideal.
Nah, that ain't a hook, that's pain. You telling me that that's just a song where I say you're wrong and we ain't the same, get gone, it's like it's no.
So No Music, really, it's a project that I hope lives on forever. I mean, the thing about music, new generations come, haven't heard it, new people are introduced to it, and it could really last forever. And I think this is something that be timeless. I'm incredibly proud of it. It's exactly what my vision was for it, is what came out. Like I said, this is a project that's been years upon years in the making, and finally being able to execute that vision of what I always wanted it to be. I hope this is something that people can live forever and attach to the name JSWISS.
Enjoy yourself.